Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the first of 8 races for a 2025 Formula One Stop Motion Championship that I'm going to do with some cars that I 3D printed and painted myself. And we're going to start off with the Bahrain Grand Prix here, and this is the schedule for the rest of the races you can expect throughout the course of the remainder of 2025. So with that said, we've got a 5-lap race, and let's bring you the starting lineup. Starting from the pit lane, Ollie Behrman going last. Gabriel Bortoleto will be last on the grid. Row 10's a lockout for the new Team 47 Race Tech, Zhou Guanyu and Matthew Faust driving those cars. Looking up further into the grid, you see Lance Stroll and Yuki Tsunoda aside each other here in row 7, and then up to the last row before Q1, which was Carlos Sainz and Pierre Gasly in the Alpine. Isaac Hadjar with a great start off to this championship, getting into the Q3, and then we move up further. You'll see Kimi Antonelli also with a great run in his first showing. Lewis Hamilton's first with Ferrari. Row 2's got George Russell and Max Verstappen, and row 1 is a McLaren lockout with Oscar Piastri on the pole. And now it's time to send it down. 5-lap race, ready to go here in Bahrain. All right, I'm going to say the thing. And it's lights out, and away we go! Good start for Lando Norris off the outside. He gets around his teammate, Oscar Piastri. They single file out through the first set of corners nicely. Everybody trying to mind their P's and Q's as Lando Norris is going to lead us around into the second half of the circuit. Max Verstappen following the Papaya guys up at the front of the field. Lando Norris through the final corner, down the front straightaway, and the first lap is led by the 4 car. Piastri right there. Now Verstappen looked to the inside, crossed back over. Oscar Piastri gets back in front of him. A little bit of a gap there to his teammate as the rest of the field starting to look around, get into the swing of things here, and try not to get into too much trouble, except for that guy, Yuki Tsunoda, making 2 passes here off of the start. He's up to 11th place now, trying to look to see if he can get some points. Oh, look out. We got a Haas in the wall. That is Esteban Ocon. I can't say I'm incredibly surprised by that. He's going to be the first car out of this race. The rest of the field single filing out and spreading out a little bit as we got a little battle going on between Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, 2 teammates from last year, now looking at it from different perspectives. The Ferrari gets back out in front of that Mercedes, and George Russell pushes back through, muscles his way back into the 4th spot. He holds it down the front straightaway once again. We're on board with Lando Norris as he goes into the first corner again. He is minding his own out front. No trouble from his teammate behind, holding off Max Verstappen for him, then Russell Hamilton, Antonelli, and then Alex Albon in 7th. A nice battle here actually going on. 9th place, Fernando Alonso, 10th place, Carlos Sainz, and the 2 Racing Bulls behind him with Pierre Gasly in line as well. This little battle still going on between Russell and Hamilton as we come to the 1 lap to go signal for Lando Norris. Not any trouble from his teammate. As long as Lando puts down a solid lap, he will bring home the first checker flag of the season. This race really straightened itself out. Not too many battles going on around the circuit, except for this one. Russell still getting a little bit of hustle from Lewis Hamilton, as Hamilton's going to follow him down the straight. Look down the inside. He didn't quite get there to the apex. Russell holds him off through the final set of corners. Not really any opportunities left for Lewis as Lando Norris comes out of the final corner, and the Bahrain Grand Prix to start the season goes orange with the 4 of Lando Norris. His teammate and Max Verstappen are going to round out the podium. That's a great way to start off this season if you're Team McLaren, and especially if you're Lando Norris. So here is the final points-paying positions from the Bahrain Grand Prix in 2025. You can see this and the championship here since this is the first race of the season. Race number 2, the U.S. Heritage Grand Prix. We go to Watkins Glen next time. Hopefully we will see you at that broadcast next time.